Hi, it's Andrew McConnell at Malbec Labs, and today I'm going to give a quick walkthrough of a new section in the DoubleZero data site at data.malbec labs. Under the Edge section of the navigation bar to the left, we have a new panel called the Scoreboard. And the Scoreboard page tries to do a few things in real time. I'm going to pause the real-time view so that we can talk through it without the distraction of the animation. The first thing we show is the number of active validators that are connected to DoubleZero that are publishing shreds via multicast into DoubleZero Edge, and a summary of the cumulative stake weight that those 378 publishers represent. This is 45% of the total Solana stake weight. And we've leased several computers in all the various usual bare metal hosting providers. And if you hover over each, you can see each one, where they are, their actual IP address, and the pub key of the validator that's running on each node. For comparison purposes, we're trying to show when one of these 378, 79, and updated in real time, computers sends a shred into the DoubleZero network, which gets there first? The shred over DoubleZero multicast, or the shred over Jito shred stream, or the shred that's received ultimately over the turbine tree. And you can see for DoubleZero connected hosts that are sending these shreds, the win rate is over 92%. Now, 83% of those are coming from leader shreds, and 10% or close to 11% are coming from retransmit shreds, which are also available over DoubleZero Edge, with 5% and roughly 1% filling in the remaining shreds in total across these 10 or so hosts. When we look at the rolled up order of magnitude of the win, we can see that the median win against the Jito shred stream is 15.5 milliseconds, and the P95 over 50 milliseconds. And then, of course, this is an unstaked turbine node, an unstaked validator that's receiving shreds over turbine. So the median is 26 milliseconds better over DoubleZero Edge. And the tails are quite long because often the turbine message is not getting there until the second layer of fan out of the turbine tree. But in totality, when we look at all 10 of these hosts across and average them up, the win rate of DoubleZero Edge against these other services when a DoubleZero leader is connected and sending is 92%. We also have a view down here where we can look at this slot by slot. So importantly, we can turn on the other two sources and see which ones are winning when. And we can look at this in a slot by slot basis. So when I hover over an individual slot, here I'm using the Amsterdam location, I can see on the right-hand panel here who was the leader at the time. You know, we see 4 subsequent slots from the same leader as expected from the leader schedule. And we see that the DoubleZero Edge leader multicast group wins 100% of the time in these slots. There are situations where the DoubleZero does not win. And so these are situations where we're winning often, but not all of the time. And these are areas that we'll look to explore and work with the validator operators to understand exactly what the dynamics are. Are they suboptimally connected to DoubleZero? Is there something from a configuration standpoint that looks off? But in the name of extreme transparency, we want to show all of this on a slot-by-slot basis, again, in real time. We can also see the order of magnitude of the win from the perspective of all these various locations against each service pairwise. So we can look at DoubleZero Edge versus Jito at P50 and P95, DoubleZero Edge versus Turbine at P50 and P95. We can show the order of magnitude of the win in all these various locations. And again, we're in the usual suspect locations. We're in servers.com, Latitude, TerraSwitch, Velia. So we have a nice representation, a sort of a cross section of the bare metal hosting community so that we can make these measurements fairly and give representative information to the traders who may want to use this information to feed into their automated trading models. We can also see an all slots view. So not all of the network is connected to DoubleZero. And as we said, 45% of the stake weight is connected, but that leaves, 54, 55% that is not connected. And so we also have a view that shows those situations where DoubleZero's leader is not connected to send leader shreds directly. But even in those cases, very frequently, the DoubleZero Edge retransmit shreds from some of the partnered validators are often winning and are better than the Jito shred stream product and of course an unstaked agave node. We hope that this extreme transparency gives traders who want to consume these shreds to make markets on Solana and trade on Solana a better insight into what they should expect when they join the DoubleZero Edge subscription and help guide them along what their expectations should be.